Hi folks.
Hi.
In this video we get back into the water after making a hole in our boat.
I know.
We've got a watermaker project going on. So once the boat was back in the water, we gave our friends Peter and Anne a hand to do their copper coat, or redo their copper coat, because it was 10 years old. We didn't have any leaks, did we?
No, we didn't.
And we
Not that I expected any.
And we made our way here.
Yeah, just for a couple of days. We've got to go back to the marina tomorrow for a few days.
Anyway, we'll see you at the end of this video. Bye for now.
Bye.
In this week's video, we make a hole in the boat for an upcoming project. We go back into the water, ready for the new season. We help out with some copper coat on a cat, and we get up really early to catch the gold now.
7:30.
And we're rewarded with some great drone footage.
Raw water scoop.
For the water maker.
For the water maker, yeah. So I'll mark that with a pencil in a minute.
Yeah.
And then get the Sikaflex around there.
You don't want me to hold, oh no, because you put the Sikaflex in first.
Yeah. So, what do you need? So I can cut a good inch off of there.
Off the through hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because what do you need? Just a half-inch clearance above the
Yeah.
retaining nut?
Yeah. Well, enough to screw the hose on.
Yeah.
The
fitting.
fitting on, which is a stainless steel connector. So actually, if we can, that's going to be like that.
Hold on, yeah.
We could cut it about there, but you're only cutting an inch off. We might as well just leave it.
Okay.
Let's see where it goes.
Very good. Okay.
Oh, so up and down the ladder, up and down like a fiddler's elbow. Right, so the through hull is actually now in here where our other through hulls are. It's down the back that side, well out the way where it's not going to get knocked. I've put the Sikaflex on, just tugged it home a little bit, and now I have to go downstairs and just smooth it out. So not the tidiest job, but at least we've got the Sikaflex down to the fiberglass there. Took a bit too much copper coat off there. Like I say, we're going to do it again next year. I'm not going to put this screw in here because I don't want to put another hole in the boat, and that will hold it adequately. So it's not done right up tight, it's up finger tight, and then tomorrow morning I will just tighten it up when the Sikaflex has gone off. So there we are. That's that. Vida? Vidu? What's going on there then?
As you can see, Ant's taking the decals off. Had a bit of damage to one of them, and our daughter made us some new ones when we were in the UK, so we're going to put those on today.
So top tip for when you're putting these decals on, spray a little soapy water onto the surface. It helps you to manoeuvre the decals about.
RYA card. It's the best use it's had in 5 years.
A bit of a throwaway comment there, but what do you get from the RYA? If you're an RYA member, what do you get? Because we're not really getting very much for our membership money, and they've gone all woke as well. Leave a comment below.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So there we are, all finished, polished. There's a couple of bits that come off from the bottom. Just put ordinary anti-foul on there for now. Next year I'm going to sandblast it, which is what I wanted to do in the first place. Well, I think we're going to give keep saying the copper coat another go. That's had a light going over the green scratchy, and then where the worm has got in on the surface, just broken it with a sander with some 80 and 120 grit. And moving around, bow repairs are done, so I'm hoping to have a bow protector made. The stainless guy is dragging his feet, which is a shame because he's a good engineer. I think he's just got too much on. I actually paid a guy to do the buffing. It wasn't that bad, but he's done a really good job. Very pleased with that, and I gave him a little bit of a drink for himself, so that he's got, you know, he's done a good job, and I wanted to give him a decent tip, so I did. That's about it really. I've got a little bit of stainless steel work that I'm going to do down here for my cruising chute. Hopefully I can get that finished today. Let's go and see if the stainless man's here, see if I can gee him up a bit.
Well, the stainless man wasn't there, and therefore I couldn't gee him up, and we didn't get the bow protector made. I think we're probably going to go to Marmaris in the very near future, where there is another metalworking shop of very good repute.
This is a Lagoon 380, and this one's called Wet Cat and belongs to our friend Peter and his wife Anne, and it was copper coated 10 years ago. Over those 10 years they've had really good service from the copper coat, but it's time to add more copper coat. So they've abraded the copper coat down with 80 grit paper to get rid of all the green, verdi, I believe they call it, and take it right back to copper, and actually back to the primer that was on there underneath. And today we're going to put another coat on. So once you start copper coat, you have to finish copper coat. So it's all rubbed down, all the masking tape's applied, and soon we're going to start putting 5, maybe 6 layers on of copper coat. The first coat's going on. I said the first coat's going on.
Oh, yes.
And the observant among you will notice that it's not copper coloured. Recommendations of one of the directors of copper coat who worked on sailing Britacan is that when you overcoat an existing copper coat, the first coat is you don't put the copper in. It just helps to bond. It's a bonding coat, which kind of makes sense. But yeah, it's going on. Nice even coats. Quite easy to see where we've done, where we haven't done. A surprising amount of coverage out of the first litre. Oh no!
What?
I stirred it clockwise.
Oh no!
Oh,
Not clockwise, surely. This is the final mix coming up, 1.5 times the copper in this, according to the technical master.
No, that would be illegal, David.
Oh, would it?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, scratch that.
Exactly the right amount of copper in there that it should have.
That's editing. Well, we can edit that out, don't worry. We're just about to put the 5th coat on now. This is going to have the right amount of copper in, of course. So that would be this hull done. We started about 9 o'clock this morning. It's now 1:45 this afternoon, and we've only got one more to do tomorrow, which is this one over here. So here are the two stooges mixing up Mr. Pastry.
And a rose between two.
Oh, and a rose between two thorns. That's Anne over there.
End of day 2.
Let me get out of the way.
Where's my clapperboard, Jet? In 3, 2, 1, action, Peter.
Look at that, perfect straight.
5 coats of copper coat on there. Looking really nice. Good for another 10 years, Peter.
As I say, you'll see me out.
Not anymore, no, no. Baby, you can turn the rain into gold. So this is what it means to fall in love. I like it. I like it.
David and Caroline on Eternity. So David's got his heavy boots on. He's going to put a sail up. We're on the main, just the main. It's creaking away a little bit. Needs a bit of lubrication on the on the clue. I've just put the engine away. Sorry, start again. I've just put the sails away. We're coming into the bottom end of Kekova, which is about there. Flash, flash. We can see it on that one. And we're going to try somewhere new that Barry and Ansha from ABC, Sailing ABC, recommended. We're going to go in here and try this. I think it's called Smugglers. I'm going to slow down a bit because there's quite a few rocks in here. And we don't want to plough into one of them, and I never trust the charts, you know me. So we are going in here. And we're going to go around the back of this island here. And when we get a bit closer in, because we're about 800 yards. Yeah, that's from our final position, about 800 yards off the island. So once that gets a bit closer and you can see something, I'll put the camera back on. Right, now a bit closer in, you can see there's a cave there on that little island. Let's go and explore that later. I'll show you on the charts where we are. See that? A bit difficult, not very bright. There's our chart plotter. Quite high mountains, lots of protection all round. One chart plotter's showing some rocks almost dead ahead, off to one side, and the other one's showing nothing. So who do you believe? I guess a lead weight with a piece of tallow on the end, on a piece of hairy string. That's the one to test and check. Proper soundings. But yeah, we're just going to gently ooze in here. Very slowly. Still 41 metres underneath us, and that doesn't look it on the camera because I'm looking at the view screen, but this island here is 3 boat lengths away, I would say. Haven't got the rangefinder out yet. I would say that's what it is. Cindy's going to go and get the anchor gear because I said rangefinder and I saw the clockwork. So she's now going to get the rangefinder, the anchor windlass remote control, and the other paraphernalia, ready for us to drop an anchor. I think we're probably going to tie back if we stay here. Let's see what it's like. I'm going to put the camera down now and put the camera down now and let you see what happens. Let's go and put it over here.
So as normal, we go into the anchorage and have a good look round. We tend to do a couple of 360s around the area that we're going to drop the hook, just to make sure the depth is okay, and that's what we're doing here. The depth of water here is about 4.5 metres, fairly constant, a muddy bottom, and we put 22 metres of chain out, and of course once we're done we'll pull that chain in hard using the bridle. But first we put the fenders out. Fenders and chain, what have they got in common? No good in a locker, put them out. There's always someone else that hits you. We've done this so many times that we have a set method. I usually go and put the bridle on, and Cindy's at the helm now, putting the boat into reverse, about 1500 RPM for 10-15 seconds, just to pull the anchor home. Always pull the anchor on the bridle, never on your windlass.
do you mean could have had a shave?
Could have had a shave. Think you're a salty sea dog?
I'm ruggedly handsome.
In your dreams, my darling.
I'm leaving that bit in.
Sorry, my mind just went blank again. Ready, steady, go. Well, hope you enjoyed the video. A big thank you to our Patreons, as always.
As always. Yeah, thanks to subscribers as well. Please, please, please hit the notification bell. If you're subscribed, make sure you hit it again, because people have been saying to us that they don't get notifications, and that's probably because YouTube does something weird, so it's down there somewhere. Hit that notification bell and subscribe if you haven't done already. We're hitting high 50s, early 60% of people that come back and watch us again or are subscribed, but an awful lot of you aren't, and it helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. So hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Sail safe.
Sail safe.